Hi everybody. As promised, for all you new people to fishing, a lot of guys use different techniques for tying hooks, tying fishing line, etc. I'm going to use a nice quick knot that you can tie, and it is very tough and it won't come undone. It never has for me, and it won't for you as well, as long as it's done properly. So here it goes. Watch carefully. I'll do it as slow as I can. So I've got a braid line. I like to use braid. A lot of guys do. It's pretty tough and you can pull it through the weeds really well without breaking your line. So put it through the loop of your hook once. Go the same direction through again, and you'll notice that you've created a loop. So now pull that tag end out a little bit and make your loop a little smaller, and keep it. I like to keep it pinched between my fingers, and that holds it in place, and this is the reason why. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to twist that tag end around the main line, and I usually do that about 6 times. Now you're still holding that loop with your fingers, and then pull that tag end through. What you'll have now is 2 loops. And pull it through, pull it tight, but before you do, just give it a little lick. Get that little bit of moisture on the line. If you get in the habit of doing this, you start using other lines like fluorocarbon. When fluorocarbon heats up, it tends to break easily, and you don't want your line to break. So to avoid it heating up when you pull that knot really tight, you just get a little moisture on it, and that keeps it from overheating and thus breaking in the future. Cut that tag end, leave a little bit. You want to get in the habit of doing that as well for other reasons in the future. But that is your basic knot, and I've set it up on a drop set hook. And I'm going to use this Senko worm. The bass like to munch on these. They come in a variety of colors. Now, this is a Texas rig. The easiest way to do it. You put the hook through just a little bit. Like so. And pull it out the bottom. Now, slowly feed the hook through so you're not pulling the material apart. Like so. Now you turn it around so that the hook is now facing the top of the worm. Now this worm comes with a little channel guide. Most of them don't, however. So now what you do is you measure the length of the hook versus how much worm you have. And you'll notice that it's going to, you want it to come out this far through the worm. So you just basically, that's where you're going to put the hook through. Like so. And up through the top. And now to make it weedless, you just have to pull it so that the tip of your hook is stuck inside the worm. Now you think that you're not going to catch a fish because you've hidden the hook. Well, trust me, that isn't so. As soon as that big bass monster chomps onto that, you give it a hook set, bam, that hook comes through and into his jaw. And you will have a really good time catching some fish. Enjoy.